So for me, my personal mission in life is to work on my own well-being on an everyday basis, and for those of others around me, and even like won't be like around me, but working on everyday well-being is what my mission of life is, and I can see how facilitation is one of the best or a very impactful way to do so. And so that's the magic of facilitation for me. It's I've always been very highly attracted towards the inner work of a facilitator and what happens inside of us while we are facilitating, and also what we can do through facilitation, through a space. How can we create a space of well-being through our facilitation? So yeah, and also the book that we went through, Unlocking the Magic of Facilitation, focuses so much on that in direct and indirect ways. So that's the magic of facilitation.
So carrying on Nikhil's tradition of talking about purpose, so I keep reflecting on also why I do what I do, and I always keep thinking that okay, I try to hold spaces for conversations that matter, and I keep thinking okay, so what happens because of that? I feel that will lead to more connected cells, organizations and groups and communities. So for me, that energy I feel when I'm holding a space or when I'm part of a space that is being facilitated is, the energy that comes from connection. So that connection with yourself, with the other, with our context, with our aspirations, with our past, and the present. So connection and how, these spaces are so magical in terms of fostering that. So it's a very sacred and healing space for me to hold. So I always feel like
one of the things that after reading with you, one thing that I have realized is mood board. I mean, when you empty your head with images have a lot of associations together. So bringing these people together, reading the group, it correlates with the reading of the group. And secondly, adding and if someone completes, if I imagine and come up with an and, okay, that can happen as well. Okay, I mean, not just this, how it suits the speaker, that you are understanding, you have understood the power of listening, that you have understood someone, and then you are adding something to it. It brings that trust into the truth that you are seeking outside yourself. Okay, and lastly, the mood board end. I mean, there is no end of mood board. It continues and it will continue forever. So that cycle of eternity that facilitation has with purpose and self-growth. So, I mean, that is something that I'm thinking.
For me, facilitation has been always about community. It's even during the session in the space that there is a community that's working together, and that is what I feel the magic is all about, whether it's a team, whether it's strangers, but there are these people who are just coming together for this one singular intention. So it gives me a lot of faith in how right now it's a facilitated space, but even outside, these facilitation skills can be used to bring communities together. And how we facilitate or how we learn about facilitation, especially at FLS, because it just continuously keeps motivating me to keep holding spaces, because somebody is doing something, somebody is asking or talking about facilitation, and we are reading this book. So this skill is alive in me. I'm not forgetting that this is something that I can do, or this is somewhere that I can invest my energy. So the community inside the space and outside, all the co-facilitators and all the co-learning that happens is the magic for me.